thing where I have to go to the toilet a lot in the middle of the night. And then the worst part was, so where our little sleeping quarters was, right across here was the cremation chimney where they put the dead bodies in to burn them up. So every time I wanted to go to the wee, it's like, I don't want to go to a wee. I don't want to go to a wee because I don't like seeing ghosts. The Thais have this big fascination with ghosts and afterlife, and because they believe it so much, I believe that the ghosts have more of a tendency of showing themselves because, hey, I'm here. And then, I've had a few different scenarios where I've seen different things that weren't probably real. I thought they were real, but then afterwards, I seen a gentleman that would come into our room. I woke up at night and I just happened to open my eyes. And there was this body standing right at our door, and it was our superstar of the camp's brother. And then he looked at me and I looked at him, and then he just turned around and walked down the stairs, and I heard the stairs going. The next morning I seen the superstar sing to him and say, hey, your brother was here last night. No, he's not. He's in Chiang Mai, 12-hour drive away. It's impossible. And he said, watch this. Hey, where were you last night? I was at home in Chiang Mai. Okay. Well, there you go. So, mate, I like this top of my hand off. I guarantee you he was there 100%. And then just get the heebie-jeebies knowing that. Holy shit. And every Thai's got a ghost story. There are multiple ghost stories. So they had this thing called a Phi-Am. So my first week I was living there, I had this dream, and it was so real. And I woke up, I told the Thais, oh man, I seen, and then they said, funny dream, really real. And then the next night I had another one that was really real, and all of a sudden I get this pressure put on my chest, and then it feels like someone's holding you down, and you feel like you're awake, but you're awake, but you're not awake, and you want to try and wake up the person beside you so they can wake you up. And then after about, it feels like forever, eventually the pressure comes off and you wake up and say, what was that? So the next morning I went and told the Thais, I had the craziest dream. It felt like I was getting held to the ground. I said, oh, that's just the Phi-Am. That's just the ghost just holding you down in your sleep. So if the ghost doesn't like you, what the ghost does, he sits on your chest, and then if he really doesn't like you, he'll just put his hand over your nose and mouth and suffocate you so you die in your sleep.
Fuck.
Oh, that's not good. That's a bit rough.
Because Zach, I'll bring you in here. You had a similar thing going on with, what is it called? Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis. Well, that's not the paralysis. They reckon it's a ghost sitting on your chest.
Yeah.
So Zach,
I used to have, I don't know, it was in it's like a really old building and that, but I'd always see this guy standing in the middle of in the corner. But it was just like a black figure, like it was just outside.
Racist.
But like, I don't know, I felt like I had my eyes open, I'd be looking at it and I could see it and that. But then there'd be other times again, like where it'd like be standing at the foot of the bed or it'd jump up on the bed.
And you get the pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get hit about 2 or 3 times a week for 4 years.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it wasn't like a one-off.
Do you sleep on your back?
I sleep on my back, yeah.
Yeah, but apparently it's much more common in people who sleep on their back. So I had it once, and then I became a shoulder sleeper since then.
They told me if you don't want to get done, sleep on your tummy. It's like, but it's so uncomfortable, especially on a wooden floor. So then,
I didn't even think about that.
Then you roll back over, and then it's like, wow. Yeah, I was getting done in the daytime too, because we'd train in the morning, have breakfast, have a little sleep in the day, and it's like, bah. And then the same again, trying to wake anyone up that can wake me up. And then it's like, day or night, I was getting got all the time.
And it's a terrifying thing.
Terrifying.
Every
it's
time.
So friggin' terrifying. So then we bought a Thai trainer back to Australia in 1996. I bought my trainer, and I was going to have this big fight. And then one night he's got his necklace and his Buddha image. And he's, what are you doing? I said, just making sure no ghosts. We're in Australia. What are you doing? So I've gone back to my room and I've gone back to sleep. And it was one of those ones where I didn't think I was asleep. And then I heard my door open. And I thought someone was coming in just to see what was going on, and I could hear footsteps, thinking they were going to get, next minute, and then I couldn't quite open my eyes, but I could hear someone breathing, someone actually struggling to hold me down, and eventually I just got my eye open and there was no one there, but I could still hear the breathing, and then eventually I felt the weight come off and as I got up, I said, yep, I'm done. So I got my blanket, got my pillow, and then I slept on the floor of my trainer's room for, I think about 2 weeks. I was petrified to sleep by myself after that because, it was terrifying, especially because I could hear it too.
Yeah.